Hello and welcome to another wonderful episode of Iron Port. Iron Port is proudly brought to you by Serene Insurance, Gull PLC, the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Link Network Services Limited, Meridian Port Services Limited, and Phoenix Insurance. Our proud media partner is the Business and Financial Times. Iron Port is powered by the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. Now, this week we are looking at the role of the customs preventive section in revenue protection. And we had in the studio some two officials from the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority to have this particular discussion with. Let's take a listen.
I want you to paint a clear picture, like a typical day of a preventive officer at the port, at the border. I mean, let us understand what you really do in terms of your mandate.
When the vessel which carries the consignment first lands at the port, after discharge, preventive is the first line of call to go to the quay side to protect those consignments. Then they are to ensure that they are properly escorted to all the inland container depots or the terminals at the port. Then when the importer is ready to clear his goods, it is a preventive officer who ensures that the marks and numbers, when we talk about marks and numbers, we are referring to the seal number, the container number are correct before the seal is caused to be broken. Then the goods are on stop. When the goods are on stop, before examination is conducted, it is the preventive officer who ensures that he stays with the goods before the assigned examination officer is in for joint inspection.
Okay.
Then they will do after the joint inspection, when the goods is about to be exited from the port. It is a preventive officer who is at the last gate to ensure that the appropriate duties and levies exacted on the goods are done. If there are any infractions, it's the preventive officer who will ensure that the examination officer raises call. That call is customs offense report.
Okay.
Then the necessary duties are exacted. Same happens to the frontier. When the cargo arrives at the baggage hall, it is a preventive officer who ensures that they are unstopped. The joint examinations are done. If everything is found to be correct, then the goods are exited to go. But I must say, that doesn't end the process. Even on your way, we have revenue barriers who will still check whether the appropriate duties have been exacted.
So after you've your items or your car, your container is out of the port, you can still face some issues on your way.
Exactly. Even when the goods are finally consumed.
Okay.
Yes. When the goods are finally consumed.
That's interesting.
Yes. Our post-clearance audit unit will go into the system. If they find any infraction, you'll be called to pay for the revenue loss. So when the goods finally exit, it doesn't stop our work. It goes up to the final consumption of the goods, which preventive or the post-clearance audit unit ensures that the needed revenue is exacted. So I want to encourage viewers that they shouldn't think when they exit the port that ends the clearance process. The clearance process extends even up to several years of consumption, which the law will come after you.
So you definitely have to do the right thing.
Sure.
And so that you will just be free. If it's your car, you'll be driving with ease without thinking about anybody.
Our biggest challenge is smuggling of vegetable cooking oil.
Okay.
There has been some trade restrictions from the borders. Our land borders, we don't admit or we don't levy duties on vegetable cooking oil because of some origin issues we have with our sub-regional counterparts. So because of that, traders find all manner of means in smuggling these items into the country because we don't allow them to pay upfront at the border crossing. So they use canoes to cut those goods to the unattended beaches. Yes. Then another one is petroleum products. Recently, I guess you heard our enforcement rules in that sector. We have really sanitized the diversion and illegal bunkering that was happening for some time now. So we have a lot of challenges with smuggled products, and we also have substandard or illicit tobacco products and the rest. So we have a lot of merchandise which are smuggled through our borders, not only the vegetable cooking oil, petroleum products, and the cigarettes that I've mentioned. Yes.
That means that you have a lot of work to do.
Very well.
And so, Mr. Brookman, how are you dealing with some of these issues?
Okay. So we have enforcement capabilities that we work with. And you can bear with me that now customs is modern. You see, so once you have the processes modernizing, you also have to up your game. And when you are dealing with smuggling, this issue or this menace is now sophisticated because perpetrators are, engaging technology in doing all this. So it means that we also have to up our games. Okay. And there are some equipment that we employ. These are technological equipment to aid in our advanced profiling, to aid our search, and to aid the way we intercept. So let me give you a typical example. We have a system called the CTS. That's a cargo targeting system. So this allows us to have advanced profiling of the consignments before they get into our country. And we're able to have that medium to share information to other institutions or units of customs that will be interested in that. Okay. And we also have the K9 unit. K9 unit, we have sniffer dogs that are able to detect new concealment, money laundering, and I can tell you that that unit is very effective. Unlike, going the old way of, humans trying to, search persons and goods. Now we employ sniffer dogs to do this. So that is one thing. We have also employed scanners. Okay. When you go to the entry points or exit points, we have some of the places that we have scanners, that are able to do intrusive examination. Okay, and we have others, a whole lot that we can mention. But just to tell you that now we have also upped up our game by employing technology also to be able to fight the canker.
Okay, Mr. Bonnie, tell me about how you conduct your surveillance. I mean, he's talked about how you are able to interdict and using modern technology. I want you to throw more light on your surveillance, patrols, interdictions. I mean, how do you go about it?
Yeah, so like my colleague just enumerated, we dwell mostly on intelligence.
Okay.
And without intelligence, we cannot work effectively.
Yeah.
So when these internal and even external intelligence and security agencies give us intel, that is what we use in doing our operations. So we conduct intrusive physical inspections. We also do searches and rummaging of all means of conveyances. We also conduct raids, swoops, and also we do other enforcement operational activities. with regard to our core mandate. So typically, we use all manner of, we use technology and also intelligence shared information to go about our operations effectively.
Okay. Brockman, to what extent or how critical, let me put it that way, is interagency collaboration? Because if you work with intelligence and all of these, you definitely need other agencies that you need to work with to be able to do that.
Yeah, I can tell you that it's very critical. Okay. Very, in the sense that, you know, as my boss rightly said, our operation is more based on intelligence. It's intelligence driven. Okay. And some of the operations that we undertake will have, you know, other unit interest. Okay. And these are units that are also into intelligence gathering. So it will interest you to know that my target is another person's target. For instance, drugs. So I might have information that will probably will help the other unit to be able to undertake their work, and I mean vice versa. So when we have this joint, what do you call it, operations together, it helps us in information sharing. Yes, and we are able to be very effective and efficient in our operations. And again, too, let me also say this. Of course, every institution is challenged with resources, but a joint operation is very critical in the sense that, you know, you're able to harness your capabilities. You put on resources together to be able to, you know, undertake your operations. Okay. And yes, typical example is at the borders where we have BORDSEC. Yes, so that's the border security, which is led by customs and have the other security, institutions in it. Okay. So what we do is we undertake, operations together. Yeah. So I can tell you that's very critical.
So those were two officials from the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority discussing how they are protecting revenue for the state. Iron Port returns after this break.
Good energy brings you quality choices with Goil Super XP. Available in many Goil stations nationwide. It is fortified with special additives that help your engine perform better and use less fuel. Branch into a Goil station today and energize your ride with Goil Super XP, compatible with most vehicles. Goil Super XP will feel ya, huh? Will be feel. Goil, good energy. Yeah, yeah.
Electricity, then pay your taxes. Yeah. Our taxes, our future.
Because you see, without our taxes, we wouldn't have good roads, good schools, better hospitals, street lights, and other very important social amenities. When we pay our taxes, we give our children free and quality education. Talga, my money too small. Why should I pay my tax? Look, small. Salifo, it doesn't matter how small or big your business or income is, you still have to pay your taxes. The little taxes from each and every one of us, when put together, could give your community clean water or that deprived school with tables and chairs. Please pay your taxes. It is your responsibility. It is your civic duty. It is the law.
Welcome to today's edition of Serene Insurance Business News. We present to you Serena. You're right. You can complete an entire insurance process for the purchase of any motor and other insurance products, from onboarding to issuing a motor insurance sticker and policy certificate, all on WhatsApp in less than 10 minutes. Serena is simple to use and it prioritizes user ease and flexibility. You can either use voice notes or text to effortlessly issue your instant policy, cross-platform renewals, claims, and also process your payments through mobile money, Visa, and MasterCard. To engage Serena, just search for Serena Serene Insurance on all social media handles and scan the Serena barcode or save her number 0500 517 114 and start chatting her on WhatsApp immediately. There you have it. Serena is not just a tool, it's an innovation by Serene Insurance designed to redefine how motor and travel insurance are accessed and managed. Speed, convenience, and reliability.
MPS Terminal 3 is Africa's new state-of-the-art container terminal at Tema Port. For manufacturers, agro-processors and traders, the new port means business can be done faster. This infrastructure boost will improve Ghana's port handling capacity, connect more trading routes, and oil the engine of growth for the economy, creating greater opportunities across all sectors as Africa's markets merge and become the largest trading bloc globally. MPS, we connect, you thrive.
At Phoenix Insurance, we make the unpredictable predictable and the uncertain certain with our range of products, including motor insurance, fire insurance, engineering insurance, marine insurance, accident insurances, and all types of bonds. We have you covered. We also support you with risk management advice to enable you stay focused on your business. Take a policy with Phoenix Insurance today. We help you rise from adversity stronger and more secure. Contact us on 0302 246319 or 0302 246644 or any of our branches, agencies, and brokers spread across the nation. You can as well connect with us on our WhatsApp chatbot. Efiba is waiting to assist you. Make the future predictable with Phoenix Insurance. Phoenix Insurance, a delightful service experience delivered with wisdom.
Welcome back from the break. Now, before we bring you the local stories, right behind me is a vessel, and this particular vessel, I believe, is a ro-ro vessel, which means this vessel could be carrying vehicles and also other earth-moving machines. And as you can see, it's being assisted by the tugboats of the Port Authority to a safe berth. This is what I want to bring to you before we take the local news. Let's now go and take the local news and activities. The Ghana Institute of Freight Forwarders, GIF, has held its 28th annual general meeting in Koforidua with a strong call for the industry to fully embrace digital transformation. The GIF 28th annual general meeting brought together professionals from across the logistics and shipping ecosystem, all converging on one theme: digital transformation in freight forwarding, leveraging technology for enhanced service delivery. The Commissioner of Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority emphasized the importance of compliance in declarations and documentation, noting that revenue mobilization is critical to national development. He urged freight forwarders to maintain high standards of integrity as the country continues to digitize its trade environment.
Every compliance, declaration, and documentation contributes to Ghana's economic growth. I therefore call on GIF members to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and integrity in all declarations and documentations.
The president of GIF, who also serves as vice president of FIATA, Stephen Ajokache, told members that next year will mark a major digital shift in the freight forwarding space.
Artificial intelligence, blockchain, digital documentation, automated customs processes, and predictive analytics shall become part of our everyday language. Our operational models must evolve to meet the expectations of clients who demand speed, transparency, and accuracy.
Stakeholders, including the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Ghana Shippers Authority, Ghana Maritime Authority, Ghana Link Network Services Limited, and sister freight forwarding associations also delivered solidarity messages reaffirming their support for GIF's digital vision.
The Ghana Maritime Authority values its relationship with GIF, not just as an industry stakeholder, but as an integral partner in maritime governance.
We actually remember and support the collaboration that we've had with your good self. When times are hard and challenging times arrive, you are always there to assist us, whether it is through your research, tools, advice, stakeholder engagement. You always assist us to ensure that the best is delivered from our ports.
Digital transformation in freight forwarding, leveraging technology for enhanced service delivery is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, digital transformation is not merely about computers, softwares, or systems. It is about reimagining how we work, how we serve, how we grow, and how we keep Ghana moving.
Embracing digital systems will enable Ghana's logistics industry to integrate seamlessly with global digital trading platforms, ensuring faster and smarter and more reliable services to shippers.
The 28th Annual General Meeting closed with a renewed commitment by all players to deepen collaboration and drive digital transformation across Ghana's logistics and freight forwarding sector.
Please, Tema Port, please come. Let's do this nice and quickly. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you, Tema Port.
Tema Port emerged as Terminal Operator of the Year during this year's edition of Ghana Shippers Awards, which was celebrated in Accra on Friday, November 28. This year's edition, the 7th of its kind, under the theme Blue Ideas, Bold Moves, Innovation in Ghana's Maritime Value Chain, celebrated outstanding performance across Ghana's shipping and maritime sector. The night also spotlighted two of the ceremony's most prestigious honors. Brand of the Year awarded to Magdan Shipping Company and Exporter of the Year captured by the Precious Minerals Marketing Company. Opening the event, Latif Abubakar, CEO of Globe Productions, underscored the immense economic value generated by Ghana's maritime and logistics ecosystem. A major highlight was the recognition of Dr. Nick Dansoeje, Group Chairman of Ghana Link Network Services, who was named Entrepreneur of the Year for his contributions to port digitalization and trade facilitation systems. Other notable winners included Aviance Ghana Limited, which earned Excellence in Corporate Social Responsibility, an award for Best Growing Company, and MSC Mediterranean Shipping Company, which secured Shipping Line of the Year. The ceremony also featured a variety of entertainment, adding flavor to a night celebrating excellence, innovation, and the continued transformation of Ghana's maritime industry.
Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority-GPHA, in partnership with China's Ninja Taiwan Manganese Industry Group, has completed a 10-day pilotage simulation training program in Shanghai aimed at preparing Ghanaian marine pilots to handle very large bulk carriers. The intensive course, hosted at the China Maritime Safety Administration training facilities and concluded at the new Alliance Marine Simulation Center, focused on ship handling techniques for vessels of around 300 meters in length and with draft up to 16 meters. Participating pilots worked in high-fidelity bridge simulators to practice berthing, undocking, maneuvering in confined waters, tag coordination, and emergency response scenarios. Bulk carriers are among the largest merchant ships, calling West African ports and demand exceptional precision from pilots and port teams. The training is designed to strengthen port safety, improve operational efficiency, and reduce the risk associated with handling ultra-large vessels. The Deputy Harbour Master at the Port of Takoradi, Captain Emmanuel Nsiedu, said the program is part of a broader effort to upgrade pilot training and operational standards.
The ocean connects us all, so let us honor it, protect it, continue to explore its depths with courage and purpose. Fair winds and flowing seas to each of you all.
Enhanced simulation skills will support Ghana's readiness to receive larger cargoes, ships, boost throughput capacity at major terminals, and contribute to safer, more predictable maritime trade.
It's time for some international port and maritime news.
China has inaugurated a permanent mission to the International Maritime Organization (IMO), marked by a reception in London attended by nearly 300 guests. Chinese officials, including Ambassador Zheng Zhenguang and Vice Minister Li Yang, highlighted China's commitment to multilateralism and global maritime governance. Zheng emphasized China's readiness to deepen cooperation with the IMO and support resilient global industrial and supply chains. Li noted China's intention to fulfill its international obligations and strengthen its modern maritime transport system. IMO Secretary General Arsenio Domingue and other attendees congratulated China, praising its maritime achievements and contributions to international cooperation.
Now, schedules of vessels in the port, those at anchorage and those expected in the coming week, plus the Bank of Ghana exchange rate you may need to know to clear your goods from the port next. Let's now take a listen to some comments you've been sharing with us.
Dankwa from Kumasi says, "Hello Iron Pot, great topic, great discussion. I commend your panelists for the insightful submissions so far." Bella from Tema says, "I think customs' role in facilitating trade and the cost of doing business at the port and various borders is very paramount in curbing trade inefficiencies."
It's time for the phrase of the day.
MCS. This stands for monitoring, control, and surveillance, and it is a core fisheries management system that tracks fishing activity. Monitoring sets and enforces rules, control and ensure compliance through inspections and vessel tracking surveillance. It helps protect marine resources and supports sustainable fishing.
We have the health and safety tips next.
Fire bucket. Fire bucket is a container that is used to hold water or sand to extinguish a fire. It is a simple yet effective tool that can help prevent a small fire from turning into a major disaster. Fire buckets are commonly found in public places such as schools, hospitals, hotels, and shopping centers.
So this is why we draw the curtain on this week's episode of Iron Pot. Thank you for watching and thanks to the entire crew. Join us same time next week and also follow us on our various social media platforms on your screens.